What do you mean a lot of controversy? For what? For the low blow? Okay, let me do it again. Dun, dun, da, dun, da, dun, dun, da, dun, da, dun, 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 da, da, dun, dun, dun. Do we see it?
Can I see that?
Do we need to talk on it anymore? Just take a look.
It does look on the look. There is another angle that shows a different point of view, which
No,
also looks.
I mean, do we see the fist, the glove, and the belt? Do you like my Photoshop? It's a real one. I mean, we are not arguing. Why should we argue about legal or illegal? It was an absolutely dominating performance. He won exactly every single round, and including the one that's now under discussion for so long. He won, purely won, and then he knocked the guy out. What can be? What else can we add to this?
There was some allusions about Daniel Dubois' behaviour as a fighter. Do you think he did that intentionally? Do you believe him to be a dirty fighter?
Before the fight, I did not talk to him, but I read on the media that that was like their plan to act dirty.
Okay.
Did you read it?
No, I didn't.
Didn't see
Where
that
was
at
that?
all. No.
No?
Where was that written?
Where was that?
No?
I saw
No,
things to
I've
say, rough him up and hit arms.
No. I'm just asking. Did you see it?
I can't say I did.
Would they disclose it before the fight? Probably no. I
But do
agree.
you think it was a dirty performance? I didn't see any headbutting or anything like that. I didn't-
No. Listen, the dirty performance means that you don't care about what's happening. But if you have a plan to win, because you have some kind of strategy
Yeah.
to use this as a leverage for, and then after using this
Yeah.
to, how to say, to develop your success, let's say success, then this is a strategy. But how can we now say that was it a strategy or no? We can just say what we saw, and we saw several low blows.
There were several.
Yeah, there were several.
Alex, are you surprised at the reaction to Frank Warren after the fight? He was getting the replays up on the screen and saying he's going to put an appeal in. Are you surprised? Are you surprised from Frank's reaction?
Why should I? I mean, he's the promoter of Daniel Dubois. He has to take each and every effort to support him and to defend him. And if there is a chance, he probably has to use it. So he's acting like a promoter, because promoter is like a lawyer, like an attorney to a fighter. He has to defend him, so it's normal. I mean, we're not disputing. We are not. It's not personal. He's doing his job.
Can you clarify what was said at the rules meeting in terms of where the short should be, where the belt line was and wasn't?
I would love to, but I normally don't visit rules meeting. The last meeting I visit was like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 years ago. But I still keep everything in mind because I've been visiting them for, I don't know, like 10, 12 years. The low blows are not discussed at the rules meeting. The punishment for illegal blows is discussed. And there are different kind of illegal blows. And the low blow is one of them.
Are you confident that
Eddie Hearn's going to.
Excuse me, I didn't.
Eddie Hearn's probably going to push Hrgovic for the mandatory next. I'm not sure how long you're going to have to make that decision or how long you're going to be given. Fury doesn't fight for another 2 months yet, so what is the plan?
Let's see what happens. The plan is to go for a big fight. If the big fight doesn't happen, then we have to comply with the rules.
Are you confident the fight with Tyson Fury does happen now?
I would love to. Trust me, I would love to be confident that this fight is happening now. But he has one real fight to go.
Why aren't you confident?
Anything may happen. This is heavyweight division. One punch can decide everything.
No, but in terms of the talks, the actual contractual talks, I know, look, you said before that you don't believe it's a real fight, so putting that aside, contractually getting the fight over the line behind the sings, are you confident it does happen between the two parties
Yeah, but-
who've had fraught discussions in the past?
I mean, it's not how you say it, performance. The fight when the fight is not real. How you say it? When you
Exhibition.
exhibition, right? Sorry for that. It's like 3 o'clock at night. It's not an exhibition fight. It's a real one. It means then if it's a real fight, the guy can throw hard punches and can knock his opponent out. Anything may happen.
Alex, if the fight happens in the UK and the Saudis can't get it over the line, is that going to make it difficult for you considering the split that Tyson will want? Because he was talking 70-30 last time with Usyk just putting on a dominating performance against Dubois. Is this going to be an issue coming to the table and saying, look, this are the terms we want? Because you've been down this road before, haven't we?
Listen, the first and the only time when Tyson Fury was talking about the split of 70-30 was when he wanted to look good 8 hours before the deadline of WBA, when he was browsing for some stuff in the shopping mall, and he made a video on his Instagram. He posted the video. That was the only time I heard about 70-30 split. Before that, I heard from Frank Warren that 50-50 is a fair split. Did you hear it?
No. When did Frank say that 50-50 was a fair split for a UK fight? In the UK?
No. I mean for the fight between Tyson Fury and Alexander
I
Usyk.
believe it was a while back.
Huh?
I believe he did say that.
Yeah,
It was
he did.
a while
He
back.
did. He did. A year ago.
Alex, do you think that Daniel Dubois put in one of the best challenges that Alexander Usyk has faced? Do you think he put a better challenge in than Anthony Joshua?
Difficult to compare him with Anthony Joshua because that was different kind of challenge. Let's say, what is more difficult, to run 10 kilometers or to eat 25 hot dogs? What's more difficult? I don't know. That's the same. I mean, two completely different approaches of the fighters, so you cannot comment who is stronger or not. But I can say that the result is different.
And do you think that obviously Tyson Fury fighting Francis Ngannou, there's a lot of different opinions about that. Do you think that there should be a case that he should vacate because he's not fighting serious contenders?
Who has to vacate?
Do you think Tyson Fury? Well, do you think that Fury? What do you think of the fight? Basically, do you think that he shouldn't have been fighting Ngannou and he should be fighting some serious heavyweight contenders?
But they were looking for a serious contenders. They had the list of them, and none of them agreed for some reason.
Alex,
Yes.
apologies if you've been asked this question, but Frank Warren told us that if they don't get a rematch, they would look to ask the WBA for a no contest. What's your reaction to that?
He's doing his job. He's a very, very experienced promoter, so he will try to use every possible leverage to put his fight in a positive position, or let's say in a better position. What can I tell you? It's a knockout victory, absolutely clean. The guy was. It was a dominating performance. I mean, he won every single round. What can be added? What you're gonna be appealing for common reason?
Do you feel disrespected? You and Team Usyk, that this is the story right now?
Why should we, Team Usyk, be disrespected? For what? We won clearly. Usyk defended his belts.
Gypsy princess.
If it's not Tyson Fury next, who and when do we want to see Alexander Usyk out?
First thing I want is to come back to my hotel and to take a shower, and then we continue planning.
Thank you very much for your time, Alex.
Thank you.